When a young black waiter was pushed into a pool during a high-spirited birthday party, laughter echoed through the upscale setting. But the humor faded when a distinguished millionaire, who had quietly observed the event from a distance, approached the scene. This unexpected guest wasn't just any millionaire. He was a man known for his deep values and respect for every individual, regardless of their job or background. The party, set in a lush, sprawling garden adorned with white lanterns and live music, was in full swing when the incident occurred. Guests, dressed in their summer best, mingled, sipped cocktails, and danced under the stars. The waiter, a college student working part-time to fund his education, moved gracefully among the guests, balancing a tray laden with champagne flutes. His polite and professional demeanor never wavered, even in the bustling atmosphere. As the evening wore on, a group of revelers by the poolside, fueled by a mix of exuberance and alcohol, began playfully pushing each other into the water. It was all in good fun until the young waiter, navigating through the crowd, was suddenly and forcefully shoved from behind. With a splash that captured everyone's attention, he landed in the pool, tray and all. Immediate laughter broke out among some guests, a reaction to the unexpected plunge. However, the humor was not shared by all. From the edge of the garden, the millionaire, a guest of honor who had arrived without much fanfare, witnessed the incident. His response was swift and unexpected. Walking over to the drenched and embarrassed waiter, he extended a hand to help him out of the pool. The crowd fell silent, watching as the millionaire spoke earnestly to the young man, apologizing for the guest's behavior and assuring him that respect and dignity were not to be gambled with, even in jest. The millionaire then turned to address the gathering. His words were firm yet calm, emphasizing the importance of kindness and respect in all interactions, regardless of the setting or the individuals involved. The waiter, still in shock from both the fall and the unexpected support, managed a grateful nod. The millionaire, not stopping at just words, insisted on compensating the young man for his ruined uniform and the potential damage to his personal items. More so, he offered him an opportunity to intern at one of his businesses, recognizing the dignity and poise the waiter maintained throughout the ordeal. As the party resumed, the atmosphere shifted. What began as an evening of carefree revelry turned into a moment of reflection for many. The incident, while minor in the grand scheme of things, served as a poignant reminder of the values often overlooked in social settings: empathy, respect, and the recognition of each individual's worth. The young waiter's evening began with routine service and ended with an unexpected twist that not only dried his wet clothes, but also opened a new pathway for his future. It wasn't just about being pushed into a pool. It was about being lifted out of it by unexpected kindness, proving once again that every action, no matter how small, carries weight. And sometimes, it's not the splash that makes the most noise, but the quiet help and understanding that follows. Following the millionaire's unexpected intervention, the party's mood subtly transformed. Conversations that were once light and frivolous took on a more thoughtful tone. Guests began to share their own stories of generosity and unexpected kindness, inspired by the millionaire's actions. The young waiter, now dry and back in a spare uniform provided by the host, returned to his duties. His smile was a bit brighter, fueled not just by the relief of the evening's turn, but by the promising opportunity that lay ahead. In the days that followed, the waiter, whose name is Michael, stepped into the role of an intern at the millionaire's tech company. It was a far cry from carrying trays, but Michael approached his new responsibilities with the same dedication and grace he had shown at the party. The staff, aware of his story, welcomed him warmly, eager to support his transition from the poolside to the corporate world. Michael quickly adapted to the rhythms of office life, his curiosity and eagerness to learn endearing him to his colleagues. He wasn't just fetching coffee. He was sitting in on meetings, assisting with projects, and gaining insights into the business world that had once seemed so far removed from his own reality. As he navigated his new environment, Michael often thought back to the night of the party. It wasn't just the water that had been deep. The kindness shown to him was profound. He realized that his own views on respect and dignity had deepened, reflecting on how a single act of kindness had bridged the gap between a millionaire and a waiter, between a guest and a host. Michael's story spread beyond the company, eventually catching the attention of local media. An interview, intended to highlight the millionaire's philanthropy, instead shone a spotlight on Michael's resilience and the true impact of giving someone a chance. The headline wasn't about a wealthy benefactor. It was about a young man's journey from a pool mishap to a promising career path, underscored by the community's support. The incident at the party became more than just a social media sensation. It turned into a testimonial of the power of empathy and opportunity. Michael, once a waiter navigating through party guests, was now a symbol of potential, his story inspiring others to look beyond the surface and see the possibilities that kindness can unveil. The ripples from that night continued to spread, touching lives in ways that no one at the party could have anticipated. Months passed, and Michael's internship transitioned into a full-time position. The confidence and skills he acquired were evident in every task he undertook, from managing projects to presenting his own ideas in meetings. The support from his colleagues and mentorship from the Millionaire, who took an active interest in his career development, were crucial in this transformation. Michael wasn't just working. He was thriving, embodying the potential that had been recognized in him during a moment of vulnerability. One evening, as Michael stayed late to finish a presentation, he received an unexpected call from the Millionaire, now not just a boss but a mentor. "How are you finding your journey with us, Michael?" he asked. Michael paused, the weight of the question sinking in. "It's been incredible," he replied, his voice a mix of gratitude and determination. "I've learned so much, not just about the business but about myself. I'm really grateful for the opportunity." "Remember," the Millionaire added, "what I saw in you wasn't just someone who needed help, but someone who could one day help others. Your growth is just beginning." These words stuck with Michael, a reminder of the evening he was pushed into the pool and the unexpected trajectory it had set for his life. Inspired by his own experiences, Michael started a mentorship program within the company to assist other young individuals who were entering the business world from non-traditional backgrounds. He wanted to give back, to extend the same support and opportunity that had been given to him. The program was a success, becoming a key component of the company's community outreach efforts. Years later, Michael stood at a podium at the same garden where he had been a waiter. The occasion was different this time. It was a charity event he had organized to support educational scholarships for underprivileged youth. As he looked out at the crowd, which included business leaders, local celebrities, and young students eager to chart their own paths, he shared his story. "One act of kindness can change a life," he said, his voice steady and sure. "Tonight, we're here to pass that kindness forward." The event raised significant funds, and Michael's initiative helped numerous students to pursue their education and career dreams. His life had come full circle, from receiving kindness to being its source, proving that the impact of a single positive action can be limitless. As the evening concluded, Michael's thoughts returned to that fateful night. The push into the pool had seemed like a low point, but it was actually the beginning of a journey marked by growth, giving, and the profound power of human connection. As Michael's mentorship program grew, so did his reputation as a catalyst for change within the community. His story, often shared among local groups and online platforms, became a beacon of hope and a testament to the power of giving someone a chance. This narrative not only resonated with those who had faced similar adversities, but also inspired companies across the region to adopt more inclusive practices and support systems. Reflecting on his journey one evening, Michael decided to pen a memoir. He wanted to capture not just the pivotal moments of his life, but also the everyday interactions that had shaped him. "Every person I met, every challenge I faced, taught me something valuable," he wrote. His words were simple yet profound, echoing the lessons of empathy, resilience, and the unexpected paths that often lead us to our destinies. The book, titled From the Pool to the Podium, A Journey of Opportunity, became a bestseller. Readers were moved by Michael's honesty and the clarity with which he detailed his experiences. Schools and universities included his memoir in their curricula, using it as a tool to teach students about diversity, perseverance, and the impact of social responsibility in business. Through his speaking engagements, Michael emphasized the importance of community support in personal and professional growth. "No one achieves anything alone," he often said during his talks. "It takes a village, not just to raise a child, but to uplift anyone who needs help." His words encouraged others to look beyond their circumstances and seek ways to contribute positively to those around them. Michael's influence reached beyond the business world. He became involved in policy discussions aimed at increasing educational and professional opportunities for marginalized communities. His insights, drawn from his own experiences and the success of his mentorship program, helped shape initiatives that aimed to create more equitable systems. The ripple effects of that night at the party, where a simple act of kindness turned into a life-changing opportunity, continued to expand. Michael never forgot the millionaire's words or the feeling of being supported when he most needed it. He dedicated his life to extending that same support to others, ensuring that his story was not just his own but a shared narrative of hope, change, and endless possibilities. The culmination of Michael's efforts came when he was invited to speak at an international conference on social equity and business ethics. Standing before a diverse audience of global leaders, activists, and thinkers, Michael shared his journey with a humility and clarity that captivated everyone in the room. "What started with a fall into a pool led me to dive into opportunities that I never imagined would come my way," he began, his voice filled with emotion yet steady with resolve. He spoke about the chain reaction of kindness, the importance of giving back, and how personal experiences can drive significant societal change. "We all have the potential to be someone's lifeline, to transform a moment of adversity into a lifetime of opportunity," he explained. His speech was met with a standing ovation, a testament to the resonance of his message and the impact of his work. Following the conference, Michael launched a global initiative aimed at promoting diversity and inclusion within corporate structures around the world. The initiative partnered with multinational companies, local businesses, and non-profits to create pathways for underrepresented groups to thrive in various professional fields. His work not only changed lives but also altered corporate cultures, encouraging them to embrace and benefit from a broader spectrum of human talent. Back home, Michael established a community center named the Opportunity Hub, where people of all ages and backgrounds could access resources, mentorship, and training. The center quickly became a hub of activity, a place where aspirations were nurtured and potential was realized. It wasn't just about career development, it was about building a supportive community where everyone could find their place and purpose. Years later, Michael received a letter from a young woman who had benefited from his mentorship program. She had become a successful entrepreneur, and her company was making strides in environmental sustainability. "Your belief in me was the gift that changed my course," she wrote. "Now, I hope to extend that gift to others." Her words were a powerful reminder of the enduring impact of Michael's work. As Michael reflected on his journey, from the unexpected plunge at a party to a leader of a global movement, he realized that the most significant moments often come from the most unexpected circumstances. His story wasn't just about overcoming a humiliating incident. It was about how compassion, resilience, and a willingness to help others can lead to profound, wide-reaching changes. Through his actions and initiatives, Michael had turned a moment of personal adversity into a lifetime of opportunities for countless others, embodying the idea that sometimes it's the smallest acts that lead to the greatest outcomes. Sparkles watch, be inspired, and remember, your actions can ignite a larger change. Sparkles. Thumbs up like if you believe in the power of kindness. Speech balloon, share your thoughts or a time when a simple act changed your life. Link, share this video to spread the message of hope and opportunity. Bell, subscribe for more inspiring stories and transformative journeys. Hashtag kindness matters, hashtag life changing, hashtag inspirational stories, hashtag social impact, hashtag corporate responsibility.